Hey, good evening. I'm deeply appreciative that you're here. My name is Daniel, and I'm a professional opera singer. I have performed nationally and internationally in both performances and competitions. Tonight, we're going to be reacting to Stanin's Same. I have not heard this at all, so if you're ready for this, so am I. Let's jump into it.
Tell me something else beside your name. Your name. Our feelings are the same. Same. Let's just kiss and fade away. I'm already in your brain. There is nothing you can change. I will drive you insane. I'm already in your brain. I'm already in your brain. There is nothing you can change. I will drive you insane. 'Cause I'm already in your brain. There's really no other plan. You better be kill your pain. Really nothing to lose. No. Be telling me there will be nothing between. Putting me, gonna win. I know there is something between you and I know there is something between baby you and I will drive you insane. There is nothing you can change. I'm already in your brain. I know there is something between you and I. No, there is something between baby you and
Oh my god, dude!
I know there is something between baby you and I.
Wow. I'm speechless. I have never, ever heard lip rolls like that. And those drops and how well that was composed was incredible. Incredible. He uses, he has a very particular sound. And he uses some of the same types of sounds in most of his routines to create his style. But he uses it so creatively, like that hollow voice and his throat bass and his lip rolls. But I haven't heard him use this kind of lip roll. It's in tandem with the video editing. It's honestly tantamount to how good his audio engineering is. It's just magic. His reverb in very select places, the balance between the left and right headphone or speakers. It's really solid. His crispness in each sound, it's each sound is so well supported, and oh my gosh, time to review.
Tell me something else beside your name. Your name. Our feelings are the same. Same. Let's just kiss and fade away. I'm already in your.
Just the, it's so small as a textural layer, but, which is that little gargle. I'm going. Something I really love about beatboxing, and something that you actually see a lot of just in the world in general, are very, very minor, small details that just add so much life and vibrancy to things. We don't really recognize them that much because you'd actually have to look at something or listen to something to really see how incredible it is. And it's not just in beatboxing, you know, if you go outside and you see a tiny little yellow flower or the premature stages of a dandelion, and you just look at how simply beautiful it is. I remember one time I was given one of those small little flowers from a 7-year-old girl, and when I was looking at it, I was just in awe of it, from how beautiful it was, how richly complex it was, how there's probably billions if not trillions of them in the world, and it's just so magnificent being surrounded by so much intrinsic beauty of the world. And to correlate that back to this video, just to have these very small details that just create this overall atmosphere, it just really submerges you into this world that he's creating, and I absolutely love that. That's the sign of a really good artist, not just having really strong fundamentals, but being able to play with those fundamentals, being able to play with your own musical creativity and really create your own atmosphere. And I love that so much. Onward.
Right, there is nothing you can change. I will drive you insane.
I can't do it right. Yeah, his it wasn't just the video editing, that was just really solid fundamentals.
I'm already in your brain.
And those pitches. I can't do it as well as he can. Oh, it's so good though. It's so clean, and those pitches are solid, and it just immediately sinks you into that. It's really incredible work, really incredible composition for sure. Oh, and just like the texture and the timbre. Oh, just that. Like, here, let me listen to that again. Like, yeah, so it sounds like he's putting the sound through his mask, through the bridge of his nose, closing it off with his teeth and allowing the sound to seep through that. And that sound is being pushed against his lip, causing it to vibrate to create that kind of slight vibration. And it also sounds like he's putting a little bit of spit in there to kind of muffle that a little bit. Love this groove. I can't comment enough how good his pitches on those lip rolls are. So clean, so powerful. It gives you exactly what you want in this kind of groove. It is so good. Oh my, what was that? So I'm not completely sure this is what he's doing, but this is the best explanation I have for it. It's this idea of doing rolled R's, but behind your teeth instead of your hard palate. If you were to say the word burrito, and you have your tongue rolling against your hard palate, that hard part on just behind your teeth, then you would have that rolled R. But if you do it behind your teeth, so if you kind of round that out into in your mouth and vocalize it, let's hear it again. Yeah, and he's just also kind of quieting it a little bit. I don't know if that's more of the audio engineering in tandem with his own beatboxing, but man, that is so good. Yeah. Solid. Yeah, and he just creates that open space in his mouth. Really good atmospheric choice. Stylistic for sure. And those snares are just so soft because he created that soft kind of environment. And you need that after the heaviness of that drop. It's like drinking a glass of water after you had something for, like, in terms of food. You're just kind of cleansing your palate a little bit just so you can kind of get in the right headspace for the next incredible drop. It's really good contrast and really well composed.
I'm already in your time. There is nothing you can change. I will drive you insane.
And that electric guitar, it's that similar bleed the sound through your teeth kind of thing. And I hear Wing also do this, where you just add a little spit and you get a little bit of that rough kind of static sound. Really good choice. But in here, where it's just really smooth, again, masterclass level.
I'm already in your brain. There's really no other.
Yeah. Oh. Let's just listen to that again. Yeah, so it's honestly just incredible. You have this really smooth electric guitar, and then that lip roll, and this inward or inhale sci-fi sound. Like, how do I describe this? Yeah, he does this inward in tandem with his lip roll, and I can't do it at all. Like, I can't even attempt to do it because I'm just gonna, like, probably just choke on my own spit. And then he does this to create that kind of extra layer.
There's really no.
Yeah, just amazing. And then he goes right into his chest voice, because the entire song is just really, really up here, really floaty. It's not in his falsetto, but it's more in his head voice. And you know the difference between your chest voice and your head voice when you speak in your primary register. This is your chest voice, where when you breathe through your diaphragm, it expands, it comes into your chest, it resonates in your chest, it goes through your larynx as a passageway, and then it comes out. Preferably, you want to keep it through your mask to keep it very sharp, very clean, but not nasal. And for most of the song, it was very up here in his head of, very light, very floaty, very floaty. And then the moment you kind of drop into this, not really heavy drop like his first one, but you are getting a new texture here. And you really do feel that sense of, okay, now we're really getting into the nitty gritty of this. So he's just immediately in this powerful chest voice where it's not overwhelming or overbearing in any way, but it's very audibly noticeable that he is in his chest voice, and it is very stylistically chosen. Wonderful.
There's really no other plan. You better be kill your
nice combos.
Pain. Really nothing to lose. No. telling me there will be nothing between. Putting me, gonna win. I know that there's something between you and
Yeah. Oh, and that to do that in time and to drastically alter your dynamic to make it noticeable. You know, that could also be audio engineering, but obviously he did that in real time too in his beatboxing. So really great stuff, and that drop was exactly again what you want after that kind of cadence he did.
oh, there is something between you and
Yeah, and the fact that he just does this really heavy lip roll bass that, and then he takes you immediately out of that with this really smooth breath transition, and then just goes into his head voice again to create that new light feeling. He's constantly bouncing between heavy and light, and I really, really love that dichotomy of power between those two tantamount textures. Nice slide. Very flirty. Ooh. And you get a little bit of that. Well, I first heard it by Tom Thumb in his TED Talk, but you really get that. Wow. Like, you really get that kind of Saharan desert, floaty, just kind of hallucinogenic vibe. And it fits so well in this kind of music. Oh my gosh, here we go!
I will drive you insane.
Ooh, and that's even a different register in his chest voice, because you get this, I'm gonna drive you insane, and then you have that space open up in your chest still. I'm gonna versus you really feel that open up. It's not floaty, it's still really well supported, specifically resonating in his chest, but you still, it's so good. It's so good.
There is nothing you can change. I'm already in your brain. I know there is something between you and I. No, there is something between baby you and.
Oh my gosh, it's so good! Like, his combos, and every single sound is so masterfully chosen for each specific section within the cadence, let alone per cadence. It's so audibly pleasing. I have to hear everything again.
I know there is something between you and I. No, there is something between baby you and.
And the fact he's doing this impossible the fact that he's doing this impossible to understand lip roll with pitch accuracy. I love this so much.
There is something between baby you and I.
just magic. What more can I say? That was such an incredible routine, an incredible piece altogether. It's not even a cover, I don't think. That's just him. How do you even come up with something like that? I mentioned in a previous video, I really just feel like that kind of music is so captivating that I feel like a 5-year-old watching a magician pull a rabbit out of a hat or saw someone in half for the first time. It's just, how do you do that? I'm so captivated and mesmerized, and it's just unexplainable, at least with my present knowledge of this. Like, I understand the fundamentals and the rudiments, but there's just so much texture and knowledge of yourself, your sounds, what you're capable of, and what it is that you ultimately want to produce. And wow, that's amazing. That's really amazing. I see why so many people wanted me to react to this. This is another level, man. This is just, oh, whew. I need a break. I need a break from this. Anyway, thank you all so much for joining me in this video. I deeply appreciate it again. And aside from just beatboxing and music, if you guys want me to react to anything, let me know. But if you guys want me to react to more music and beatboxing, I'd love to hear more of it, obviously. And I'm never gonna stop listening to music, obviously. But anything that you guys want me to react to, I will gladly do it. I love talking about life and philosophy in general. I love sharing ideas and exploring with what people find interesting, what people have defined for themselves, and just getting to understand humanity on a more broad scale. I love being able to interact with others in such a meaningful and profound way. So please let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Please consider liking and subscribing as well. I would deeply appreciate it. And ultimately, I deeply appreciate you just taking the time to click on this video and being here. It actually means so much to me that I'm able to engage with all of you in this meaningful way. So with all of that said, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. You are wonderful, and I can't wait to see you all in the next video. Take care, everyone.